Greetings! So we are going to go back to the Weald. We're taking on the Hag. So you can see I get the Hellion, Man-at-Arms, Jester, Vestal. And this is also my first recording with my new microphone. So I need any who are listening to be honest with me of what you think.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Let's look at this map. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So we got two paths. I'm gonna go this one. My goal is just to run.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Just push through as quickly as possible. So I'm keeping with my earlier tactics of constantly constantly focusing firsthand on all of the champions, like the Enchantresses, who give out stress. I've been better about this, but it's still something that I think that I can definitely...
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to
I still feel bad about talking over him. To constantly maximize it to where I can just continue to keep everyone's stressors down. I think it's been a hot second since I've had anyone have an affliction, but I want to kind of keep that pace up so I don't have to spend so much money in town on reducing people's stress.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Good shot. Good shot. I'm just gonna keep on upping everyone's.
A death by inches.
Because he's so awesome with his buffs. I love it. Especially made sure I'm going to maximize the Jester's use of his reducing stress. Let's see some. I'm trying to see if I can make this round last an extended period of time, just so that I can get everyone completely healed up and see if I can get that Hellion's stress down. Kill him. I learned a few rounds ago, if you're watching, that if you make
horrors brought low and driven into the mud.
I learned earlier, I think it was like two rounds ago, if you were watching, that if you make the rounds last too long, reinforcements are going to come. Kind of nervous. I'm really debating whether or not I'm gonna go ahead and camp, because I mean, everyone's doing pretty well, and yes, the camping gives you buffs. I'm hoping if I go back out, maybe it'll trigger the scouting. Doesn't. Just so nervous, man. I'm gonna try it one more time. Although I really don't think it's a fun experiment to try out. I don't think it works that way though, sadly. Probably have to go all the way back to the next room and come all the way back. I don't think I should do it. I think I should just see what happens. That was awesome.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Their formation is broken.
They don't want to give them any opportunity to attack.
Offensive. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And also, if you're watching and you didn't watch the last video, so this last week's town event has made it to where I'm not only going to receive additional experience from the Weald, but I'm going to be dealing additional damage. So I'm giving extra everyone's all maxed out. This may or may not be the hag. Nope. I gotta double all the way back. And I hate this team. Well, not on my team, their team. I hate all the fungal creatures. They make me so angry, you don't even know. It's funny. Awesome job, man, this Hellion. She is knocking up those critical attacks. I hate him so much. Oh, this is the worst one. Of course, we're in the mark. He's gonna go every time. Hit high crits every time. It never fails that when they mark themselves, no one attacks them. Like whenever he marks himself with his counterattack, it never fails. I mean, how can you keep up with that? My question is when they're doing like 11 on base and then they may crit for double that. It's absurd. It's completely absurd.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
At least he has his counterattack now with his skill. Just, I tell you, man, the man-at-arms, he may have received a debuff with some of the updates, but he is a force to be reckoned with. I love him. They got so much protection. It's not even funny. Awesome job.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's just funny because he has 52 health. And like, the Jester only has like 27. I know the point of him is that he's a tank, but so just sometimes absurd with the amount of just power that he has behind him, you know? I'm gonna stop talking now for a second and just enjoy this. Because if you can't tell, I'm recording this post-production, so you're not gonna hear any key clatter. I was waiting for this microphone to be sent in, but I really wanted to play Darkest Dungeon. Awesome job. So this is very much so like a post-commentary type deal, which is very unlike what I normally do. At least I've gone back and forth about which would I do.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
All right, let's run back. What's even better is that I have a very good item on Men-at-Arms that increases his health by 10%, so that probably also helps.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
So we already know we got at least 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 battles just to get through two rooms, so we're not even, we're just now starting the uphill swing. Okay, I can take these guys out. Just love his dodge and speed buffs to where I can hopefully be able to not only get the attacks in, but also be able to attack beforehand.
Reeling, about to break.
You missed! Probably due to our +7 dodge. I dare say I feel like I'm going kind of overboard with, I was going overboard with the stress healing, but I was like, you know, it's kind of like with healing too, is that you want to kind of go overboard than underboard.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
That's right, they can! I believe! Good job. This is probably one phase that I kind of regret because I should have used the Hellions 3 front row attack or the Jesters. Oh no, never mind. This is why. That's why. I'm just not remembering. It's been like a day or two since I've played this, but it's because she had so many bleed stacks on her. I was like, well, she's gonna die anyways. He's gonna die anyways. That was a strong hit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Interesting. I wonder if you can take off someone's equipment during battle. Oh, I hate this composition that we're going to fight against. Slice, slice, slice! She needs to get healed. Right, there'll be no blood left for you. Not even able to get that. Boy. Last thing I want to happen. Never fails. Look at that guy. Oh boy. Oh crap.
The end approaches.
No, you need to defend her.
Exposed to a killing blow.
That is not enough. That is far, far, far from enough. Tetanus? Dead. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Obliterated.
Glora!
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying
And
fall.
still got 2 battles just before we get to the rooms that I haven't scouted. Oh no. I hate these. And I especially hate them for this match, and you'll see why. I'm just going to be quiet and let you see my aggravation. Click the wrong person.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Now you see. I was so enraged. I was about to lose it.
Eradicated.
Masterfully executed.
So you can see I was about to lose it. Like,
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm sorry for that little clip, sewing up the clip together. Still having issues with my recording equipment to try to find a way to record more than 20 minutes and it not
The light,
compromise
the
the recording. But I was seriously about to flip my keyboard up if that had continued on. The good thing about fighting humans is that they're very prone to bleeding. Now that's just my own personal experience, but that's the take I've gotten on it every single time. That was intense. 14 damage.
Victory.
So much
Perhaps
gold.
a turning point.
I'm gonna be so rich after this. There we go. Musical chairs.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I should have. I'm really stupid because I should have realized I had the key. So why not use the key
Glittering
for that
gold,
secret room back there?
trinkets and baubles.
Oh, hindsight's 2020, you
paid for
know.
in blood.
What can you do? So.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
That's pretty awesome. Even just 5% protection is pretty awesome. Ooh. So I'm gonna go with his first. Well, I'll go with hers first. Because my main goal is always reduction of stress. That only affects one. I wish it would affect all, but it'd probably be too OP.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are
if we work
lifted
together, we can
and
overcome
purpose is
anything.
made clear.
I'm not even worried about these spiders at this point. I'm like, you got nothing.
Another one falls.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
May as well go in. Guess what's behind door number 2? Come on, I dare you. Yes. Yes, please. Well, Charles, behind door number 2 is a hag.
Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
So I'm just mainly gonna focus on stacking as many bleeds as I can. Or just attacking her, you know, whatever comes first. Oh. Yay! Oh, that was awesome. Good dodge. Because what's funny is that these champions, they normally have like 2 turns of attack, so every time they attack they bleed. So she's bleeding like twice as much. She's probably highly resistant to buffs. To debuffs. And stuns. Oh no, I was kind of annoyed at this because I was like, my main damage dealer, of all things. I've seen a lot of builds where, team comps where people use 2 Hellions. What? I didn't know that she could heal. People use 2 Hellions just to ensure that they can be able to keep spamming that Iron Swan on her. So I'm like, as long as I got the Jester keys, his, you know, I fell for that. Y'all probably saw that. I fell for that the first time I fought the hag. I kept on attacking the pot with the people out, and I couldn't do any damage to her, but you just have to kind of let your partners boil. He's already down.
And now the true test.
Oh boy.
Hold fast.
I just gotta pray that I can heal her before she gets attacked again. I was holding my breath. I was like, please don't kill her. You're 2 health. So no matter what I do, she's dead. The hag's dead. Hey, the hag is dead. The hag is dead.
The wood is still poisoned. The way is still blocked. But less people will be eaten.
That's right. Less people will be eaten. It's funny because these champions sometimes seem easier than the hallway battles. And yay! That's one of my favorite items. It's an item for the man-at-arms if he's in position 4. It ups his protection, his healing that's received, so it's essentially you spam all of his support skills and guard a champion. Yeah, made a lot of money. And they all went to level 4, of course. So I gotta be careful to where they do not become to where I can't use them for veteran missions.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have
I
affected
believe
him.
it. Lots of progress. Look at that. We are slowly getting this done. So I guess I'm done with the Weald for a while. Look at there's champion now. I think I'm going to go to the Warrens next. Hope y'all have a good one. And take care. Bye-bye.